Christmas is supposed to be joyful. That's what we're told. The lights should feel warm. The music should stir happiness. The table should be full. The laughter easy. The memories sweet. But for many people, Christmas arrives carrying disappointment instead of delight. The plans don't come together. Someone is missing from the table. Finances are tight. Old wounds resurface, and quietly, in the middle of a season meant to celebrate hope, hearts whisper, "Why does this feel so heavy?" Here is the truth we often forget. Christmas has never been perfect, and yet, God has always been. The first Christmas was not wrapped in comfort or control. It was marked by uncertainty, interruption, and surrender. Mary did not receive a carefully planned future. She received a calling that threatened her reputation and security. Joseph did not get answers immediately. He got obedience without clarity. Jesus was not born in a palace, but in a place meant for animals. If God waited for perfection, Christmas would never have come. What makes Christmas holy is not how smoothly it goes, but who enters into it. When Christmas isn't perfect, God doesn't step back. He steps closer. He is not intimidated by your unmet expectations or your quiet grief. He does not withdraw when joy feels forced. He meets you exactly where you are, just as He met the world in its brokenness. Scripture reminds us of this gentle truth. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. Psalm 34:18. God draws near not when everything is together, but when everything feels like it's falling apart. If your heart feels fragile this season, you are not distant from God. You are close to Him. Christmas was never meant to demand strength from you. It was meant to reveal God's strength for you. So many people feel pressure to perform Christmas, to smile through pain, to pretend everything is fine, to match the joy around them even when their heart can't. But God does not ask you to pretend. He invites you to be honest. The same God who came wrapped in humility welcomes you with tenderness. Jesus Himself understands what it is to enter a world filled with sorrow. He did not come to escape pain. He came to redeem it. That is why the promise of Christmas still stands, even when circumstances disappoint. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and He will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Isaiah 9:6. Notice the name Prince of Peace, not Prince of Perfection, not Prince of Ease. Peace does not require everything to be right. It requires someone faithful to rule your heart. When Jesus reigns, peace can exist even in loss, even in tension, even in waiting. Your Christmas may be quieter than you expected. It may be lonelier. It may feel incomplete. But God is not absent from it. He is present in the stillness, attentive in the ache, and faithful in the waiting. The world often measures Christmas by what we receive or how it looks. God measures it by what He gives, and He gave Himself. The greatest gift of Christmas was not comfort. It was Christ. And Christ does not disappear when joy feels thin. This season, God may not fix everything instantly, but He will sustain you completely. He may not remove every burden, but He will carry you through them. His faithfulness does not depend on your circumstances aligning. It depends on His unchanging character. Paul reminds us of this steady truth. The Lord is faithful, and He will strengthen you and protect you. 2 Thessalonians 3:3. Faithfulness means God does not leave when the season disappoints. He stays. He strengthens. He protects. Even when prayers feel unanswered and emotions feel mixed, God remains the same. Christmas becomes deeper, not weaker, when we allow it to be honest. When we let go of the idea that joy must be loud. Sometimes joy is quiet trust. Sometimes peace is simply knowing God is with you. Sometimes worship is choosing faith when feelings lag behind. You don't have to fix your heart before coming to God. You don't have to clean up your emotions to be close to Him. God entered the mess of humanity to show us that love does not wait for perfection. If this Christmas feels different than you hoped, it does not mean it is less meaningful. It may be more. God often does His most tender work in seasons that feel incomplete. The manger teaches us that God meets us in low places. The cross teaches us that He stays. The resurrection teaches us that He redeems. Christmas sits at the beginning of that story, a reminder that light enters darkness quietly, faithfully, and powerfully. So let this be the Christmas where you release expectations and receive grace, where you stop comparing your season to someone else's and allow God to meet you in yours, where you choose trust over pressure and presence over performance. God does not need your Christmas to be perfect. He only asks for your heart. If this message speaks to you, take a moment to invite God into your imperfect season. Pray honestly. Rest fully. Trust deeply. Comment, God is still good, if you're choosing faith over expectation this Christmas. Share this with someone who may be carrying hidden heaviness. And remember, when Christmas isn't perfect, God still is.